obviously every year now. What's that say about just this group and their consistency to get back again?
It's pretty special. I mean, I think it says to the type of speaks to the type of competitors they are, and the amount of work that they're willing to put in, and they're willing to set their goals really high. And we just talked about that just now. There's seniors in there that that's the only way they've ended their season is in the Final Four, and that's pretty special.
Halftime, what turned? I mean, it was kind of a rock fight early on, but then you guys got comfortable in the second half, it felt like.
We started making shots. I mean, we talked about it. We held a really good Santa Fe team to 6 points in the first half. And, it was just a battle of wills and a battle of defense in the first half. And then in the third quarter, we started making some shots. We got some transition. Our defense, our good defense that we played in the first half led to some runouts, and we shot some layups. And then, they switched to a zone. And they didn't switch. They were in the zone the majority of the game, but they were in the zone, and we had a little better ball movement, and we knocked some perimeter shots down.
Briley and Malia, I'll go to both of you guys on this. Coach was talking about those outside shots falling, especially during the third quarter. Just talk about what both of you were seeing and feeling on the floor.
I started off a little rough in the first half, but I knew that I had to come out there and do my job, which was to hit threes if I'm open. So I went out there with a little more confidence in the second half, and I made those shots.
I've always had confidence in my shot because Coach always tells me that I need to have confidence in my shot. And if I'm off a day, my teammates, they'll push me and tell me that I can shoot them, and they'll rebound for me.
Maggie, early on, I mean, they obviously were putting a lot of attention on you, double, sometimes triple teaming. Talk about trying to work through that and still having a pretty good day offensively.
I think really in the first half, the post points were really what kind of got us going. But then my roles they changed throughout the game, and I'm fine with that because my second half, my role turned into passing, which led to those three-point shots that got us going.
Riley, you missed a couple threes that you normally hit in that first half. Just talk about that mindset, and is that somewhere you've kind of grown where you're not going to turn those down even if you miss a couple?
Yep, I started off missing them, but my teammates, they kept me going. Coach kept me going, telling me that I just need to go out there and keep doing it, and eventually they fell, and I'm really proud of that because my teammates, they were just always there to keep me up whenever I'm missing.
For you three, just how does it feel to go back to the Final Four?
It feels great. We set this goal at the beginning of the year, but we're not done, so. Yeah, it's definitely amazing. We've done it a couple times already, but we know that we have to go down there and finish it.
It's going to be a fun one.
Coach, defensively, I mean, they weren't giving you guys anything easier on, but the same could be said for what you guys were doing to them. What was the key today? What would you like defensively?
Well, just great effort. I mean, and they were playing together. I think on the defensive side of the ball, it requires a lot of teamwork to be able to get stops, especially against good teams. All five girls have to be working together in position. We talked about, the last couple of games, we've talked about playing with passion, purpose, and poise, and that's something that we did today.
On to the Final Four. I mean, obviously, you guys, the moment's not going to be too big, right? You've been there many times. How do you guys try to approach this one?
I think that experience is something, it is a luxury that we're fortunate enough to have. I mean, because we have been there and we have been in those moments before, so we can kind of lean on that experience. But we just approach it. We're going to I told the girls to really enjoy this victory today, and we're going to work as hard as we can. I'm not sure who we play. I'm assuming maybe there's a chance it's Delta. But, whoever it is, they're the best team on our schedule right now, and that's kind of the mentality we have. So all of our focus and effort go towards them.